All right. Looks
Hey,
like
Jack.
we're, hey, Jack, how we doing this evening?
Hi, Jack.
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes as written.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Jason's not here.
I don't think you could make it tonight.
Dylan, can you hear me?
That was very soft. Was that approved?
Can't hear you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Did,
You can't hear me? Right here.
Jack, we got you.
did Jason let you know he wasn't gonna be?
There's Jack.
No, you can't hear us.
I got you. I got you.
Got it, Jack. All right. Hey, there you are, buddy.
I'm back, baby.
Go back. All right. What's the date for tonight? 10/5?
10-4.
Lane 4.
12-4.
12/4.
4.
Hello.
Oh my God.
Hello.
Yeah, it's all those.
Can we rewind the tape?
Yeah. All right. Get to the first order of business. Oh, we got someone coming.
Maybe.
Jason.
Hey, Jay.
All right. You didn't miss anything except we approved the minutes, Jason. First order of business, an 81P at 23 Uxbridge, I guess it's street now. Seems to be a fairly straight 81P. Okay. Guys can bring it up.
Mark Allen with Allen Engineering. You're representing James Burke. Hi, Jack.
Hey, James. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. You're looking good now that you're off the board.
Oh, you
My hair's coming back. Maybe I should leave.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
looked good
Jesus.
before?
I could imagine Quirk with hair. You guys are kind of the same brethren anyways. You joined the hair club for men with Jimmy?
I did, yeah. Runs in the family.
I get it. How about me?
Oh, I'm sorry. Here you go.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely. So what you have in front of you is a survey plan for 23 Uxbridge Road, or street, I apologize.
Yeah.
We've been working with Mass DOT, as this board probably knows. There's some improvements being made along Route 16 in this stretch. And this is consistent with what their master plan is for the property. This property is a little bit larger in the upper right-hand corner of the locus map. You can kind of see that the land has sort of a dogleg right, if you're a golfer. And that dogleg right is what we're sort of excluding from this plan. That dogleg right is land behind the Steak and Seafood restaurant, of which we're going to annex that little bit of property to the Steak and Seafood property. Yeah.
Okay.
So this total lot is about 6.5 acres. The majority of it is high and dry. There's a small wetland in the rear of the property. That wetland was flagged and field located very recently. All of the building setback lines, the existing structure is shown on the property. The zoning is shown on the property, so it's fairly straightforward. It's just basically taking off a small piece in the rear.
Yep.
Any questions from the board? Would be more than happy to.
No, it looks pretty cut and dry.
Yeah.
Pretty
So
simple.
is that excluded because it's wetlands? Is that what you're saying?
No, not
No,
necessarily.
If you see in the back, in the corner picture, they're cutting off this back piece.
Yeah,
He's,
it just looks like it's all wetlands and that's the red part. That's why I asked.
yeah,
It is, but that's not necessarily the reason. It's just more just to give that extra land to the restaurant piece. It's just more conformity with
so it's backing up
the
the
restaurant.
restaurant. So instead of, all right.
I don't have any.
I mean, it meets all dimensional requirements, so,
So I'll make a motion to accept the
So,
81.
Real quick, so what's the What is what's non-conforming and what's making it conforming with this 81P?
It's not,
It doesn't need a
it's
subdivision.
always been conforming.
Yeah,
All they're doing is busting a piece, that little piece in the back off. So to do that, they have to come and propose a new lot minus that piece at the top. This piece here, he's taking this off.
yeah. The reason for the 81P is it's not a subdivision.
Yeah.
It's either a subdivision or not a subdivision.
Yeah.
We're not creating any new ways or rights for a new roadway. Therefore, it's a little bit odd. Approval not required.
Yeah,
Means that a subdivision isn't required. It's just
Yeah.
a straight lot line.
approval not required. There's only 2 points. It needs to meet dimensional requirements and needs to have vital access. Those are the only 2 real requirements for 81P. So, or an approval not required. So this meets that, obviously. It's got the right frontage, it's got the right acreage, it's
Plenty of frontage.
and and it's got, the only thing we have to make sure is when we do these, Jason, is that the upland is more than the required 1.5 acres.
Uh-huh.
Don't make a motion except the 81P. for
Yeah,
23.
you have, sorry, I heard something from Jack. Did you say something, Jack, or?
Well, I'm just gonna say, this is really just going from 2 lots to 2 lots. He's just refiguring it.
Yeah.
That's, I don't think we need to get into the upland piece today, but it's
No.
got an upland.
Yeah, it's got plenty. No, I was just explaining to him how these are handled.
Right.
Not specific to this lot.
So no concerns from your perspective, Jack,
No.
that's what you're saying.
Brad get better.
All right, I need a motion.
Already made it.
You already made it? Second.
Did a second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Sign this.
All right, now we just got to sign
I
over.
did. Yeah. It's also.
Need the Mylar.
But then bring it up there because they have to sign it.
Got all the stamps.
Need some help stamping that, Bill?
Yeah, Jimmy, Jesus. Jimmy was great at it. Jason's done a great job in your.
Good.
I'm back on that. Doing it. That's Mylar.
Oh, it's my, all right.
Good. Don't stamp that. I need one of those felt pens. Oh, you're.
Everything is there.
No, so-
Nothing's changed. Nicer desks. Yeah.
The date is correct too.
Yeah,
The date is correct
good.
on the stamp. Oh. That's- Okay,
2024.
yeah, you need to sign one of those.
Oh, we gotta sign these two.
Yes. Hey, James, Jason took over yours.
I know, I noticed that. It's too.
Because
he
doesn't go on the line.
He didn't, his eyes aren't as bad as mine. So he can, he can shoot straight lines.
Yeah, he just goes with those little lines inside me. Make better. All right. So. Did you guys file that as Uxbridge Road or Uxbridge Street? It's said in this
I don't-
Uxbridge Road, unless somebody changed it on me.
I lived on Northbridge Road my whole life, now it's Northbridge Street.
Change it to Northbridge. Oh, it's like Maury Street used to be MOREY, and somewhere along the way they changed it to MOW.
Now that,
Who makes these changes?
I don't know.
Who makes these changes? Change street?
They changed all the exits too. Yeah, right? I had to put a new GPS in my truck.
Right? Wasn't done at town meeting.
No, I don't know who does it. Oxford Road, now Oxford Street.
It's gotta be the state. It's gotta be the state highway.
That's like street.
That's
Yeah,
what it says in your phone.
it's always been around.
Right.
It's always in Oxford Road.
Yeah.
So it says in my agenda.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Bill can't be wrong.
no, you're, yeah.
It says it on all my bills.
No, the agenda says street.
That's an accident on the wrong answer.
Street.
Yeah. Uxbridge Road.
Oh, see how that works.
Let's clarify that the agenda's wrong and it's like actually Uxbridge Road and not Uxbridge Street.
Thank you very much, guys.
Hey, take it
Merry
easy.
Christmas.
We'll see you.
See you guys.
Hey,
Thank you.
guys.
Used to be Millville Road too, right?
We'll back
Used
up.
to be Millville Road too.
Double street now.
Now it's Millville Street. Everything's a street.
Yeah, I don't.
No more
I
roads.
don't understand.
All right, the last item. No, second last
I
item.
wish it was.
Yeah, I wish it was the last item. All right, we will continue the public hearing for 149 Uxbridge Road.
Yeah, with this.
Well, we've got a notification email here from, I just want to make sure that, well, we got a couple emails here. You know what? I'm gonna let Jack take this over. He's,
Well,
I
thank,
mean, we have this email from Joseph Kelly.
right, we sent the statement about the need for floor drains, et cetera, to the plumbing inspector, and he responded, yeah, you certainly do. And he had talked to Barry, thank God, so he knew exactly what we were talking about. We then sent that to the applicant, who must have given it to the owner, and the owner responded that he had those installed, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago. We then sent that back to the plumbing inspector, and he said he's fine with it.
Okay.
That's what
Yeah,
I,
it does appear from the photographs that there is a drain in the building.
My understanding is they're gonna be putting an alarm in the tank.
I believe so. That's what it says here.
The plumbing inspector's request.
Says I spoke with the owner, yesterday and he said they would put an alarm in the system that I was recommending. He also would like to put a bollard up in front of the garage door on unit 3.
oh, yeah.
So the end unit, he's gonna cap off because he's not gonna have traffic going in and out of it. So they're gonna put bollards in front of the door.
Oh,
Got it.
That's the requirement.
Like
You have to either have bollards in front of the door, or you have to have a floor drain.
So he doesn't have a floor drain in the last unit.
He does, but he's deciding to put bollards there and cap that drain.
Okay,
So vehicle traffic can't go in and out of that building.
okay. All right, it sounds like,
So as long as they put the alarm in the tank, I guess everything's good.
Yeah. You can
so we'll
condition,
make that a condition on the
Yeah.
decision and,
Is there a date needed for that installation of the alarm to be compliant? with
prior
the
to
condition?
occupancy. What do you think, Barry?
I would think so.
Yeah,
I would think so, because the problem
you
with,
know, when he's gonna put
problem
that
with
alarm
having a
in?
tank and not having an alarm is you don't know when it's full.
She's an electrician
Yeah,
and McKesson will install right away for us. She already ordered the pump, the alarm.
okay,
She wanna put it in right away.
okay,
And for the service for the tank, I already hired a company too, called Mora Environment Recover. She come in 3 months, check the system, says full, says only water we can pump we buy a pump, you can pump out.
Yeah.
And see have any key, because he tested water for us.
Yeah.
And give me the okay to pump out. See have any chemicals on, he pumps.
gotcha.
And this, the rest I already drop off the paperwork for them.
Okay.
I can make a motion to grant the permit for 149 Uxbridge Road.
Yeah,
provided we
one
have an
thing-
alarm in the tank before occupancy.
Yeah, okay,
Second.
further discussion, I would like you to email Gail or Dylan as soon as that's been completed.
I think wanna be next week is the, cause she ordered, we talked to her on Saturday. We
Yeah.
take a meeting there, we talk. And we get everything set up for, She say, I wanna order, and I make sure we install right away. You already have, the system already have the pipes and the lines are ready to do. He now did it because he don't think he needed, but I talked to architects, I talked to engineer, and the engineer and the architect told me the same thing. There's a new stuff coming up. We don't have regulations for those yet. What size wanna be the tank for each unit? We have 500 gallons. It's enough for the whole building there.
Yeah.
And he said to me, we wanna put a 3/4, the tank, the alarm will sit in 3/4. That's the only thing he said, but he said we don't have a regulation to say what size, what we have to do with those. He looking, but he don't find anything to, in case. It's called the health architect.
That's a Board of Health issue, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna, we'll approve, we've got a motion on the floor to approve it.
And a second.
And it's seconded
But yeah,
with the condition, yeah, with the condition that the alarm is installed.
I said that.
Right, occupancy.
Yeah, I'm sorry, who seconded?
John, or
I made
was
it.
it you?
No, John made it.
He made it, we didn't get to the second.
Yeah, okay. All right, so unless anybody else has any further questions, it looks like this has been resolved.
They
So-
will write a decision and then we'll send it to you.
Yeah,
Or
keep
I'll
in,
call you.
keep in mind there's a 21-day appeal period, but I don't think that's gonna be a problem for you. Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Looks like you're all set. So just make sure you get that alarm installed and,
As soon as I get the alarm installed, I give you, we wanna like the set up and show the pictures and everything. What's the wire coming from? We have everything. on.
no, just,
We don't need it.
We don't-
Colleen might.
Let us know that. it
Board
was-
of Health or the plumbing department are gonna want that though. So,
They typically do like an inspection.
yeah, I'm sure Achilles gonna follow up, make sure.
As soon as we start, I can call you guys for the.
Yeah, Gail, and if you can just let Achilles know and make sure he goes down and checks it just to make sure it's adequate. Thank you.
Sounds good. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Now I start to work.
There you go.
The bills, we must pay rent and no open and stuff.
I got you.
Yeah, that,
Yeah.
By the way, we fixed the problems that, like I told you guys, we get the container. We hide the container behind the building. Everything, nobody wanna see next week, everything clean and back. All my tires gonna be inside the containers. I
Beautiful.
buy one and come in another one. This way everything gonna be inside the containers. 2 containers, everything close.
Good.
Nothing out, like we talked last week, last meeting.
Yep.
Good.
Sounds good.
Appreciate it, boss. Thank you.
Thank
very
you.
much.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, last order of business is the Misco Springs cost estimate. Jack, do you recall what the current cost estimate was? Are they looking for a reduction? They don't outline it here for us.
Yeah, Fred, what I gather from his emails, he was concerned that the last estimate we got from Jeff Walsh included the inverted
The
man.
last estimate, I think, I didn't see it in there, the inverts, but
And they're not. And he thought they were. So he wanted me to talk to Jeff, who I did, and he said they're in. I removed them even before I gave you the estimate.
okay.
So the estimate's good. I don't know what else he
Well,
wants.
my question was where we're currently at with what it was. Is this a reduction? I don't recall what the last amount was, so.
426, something like that. Is that what you're talking about?
46 down to 142.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is like 1 point something million, so we must have had,
Oh, that might have been before me, Bill. This has been going on forever.
hold on.
So you're asking when was it last reduced?
Jeff just did it recently.
yeah, it wasn't that long ago we did it.
I want to say it was just a couple months.
Yeah, I was there for that, of course.
Let me see if I got it here.
It was 426,000. And then he brought it down to 142,000.
Well, he's got a
Wait.
list, he's got all these sections here, right, listed between Jewel Crossing, Rossin Farm, Lucas Field, Tyler Lane. And then he's got all the sections listed, the construction remaining. The
Right.
total is 1.165 million
Of construction remaining.
remaining. That's what it says. Summary of the estimates is presented in the table below.
I gotta bring that up. Okay, well, I'm confused then.
So am I. I think before we were working on just one section.
Oh,
That's
I
why
see.
we might have to table this for the next meeting. I mean-
Yeah, now I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, we need to know what the cost was prior and what we're reducing it to.
Why are we reducing it at all?
Well, that's the question, whether we need to or not. I mean, if it's less than
Fred was
what
saying if the inverts were in there, we needed to reduce it, but the inverts aren't in there, so it doesn't have to be reduced.
That's my point.
And Jeff said he already taken the inverts out.
okay,
Yeah.
so
So the
But is
inverts
this
were
the
never in
amount?
there.
They're in there.
is this the amount that we had at the last time, at the last?
Whatever he did in September.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, the last one. Yeah, you're right. The last one was 426. That was the remaining cost as of, so this was the total cost. I'm totally confused now.
No, the construction remaining as of July
Yeah,
27th.
so there's no reduction.
Right.
Yeah, there's no reduction.
There would have
Right.
been if he didn't remove it, but he had already removed it. He must
Yeah.
have thought we were gonna get rid of it, right? I don't know why he
No, I
removed.
recall having that discussion with Jeff. I asked him to remove. it.
Okay.
It wasn't on the plan. And the
So
inverts
the
weren't on the
numbers,
plan.
but numbers stand, and that's what you accepted at the last meeting.
Yeah,
Yeah, we voted no inverts
all right.
last meeting.
All right, so, as far as I'm concerned, no reductions necessary, and we'll just table this. I'll have a discussion with Fred and advise him that there was no further reduction.
Because it was never in there.
Yeah, it was never. So, I think Fred's just. being
I
Fred.
think Fred was just concerned that if it was in there, he needed a reduction.
Right. That's exactly, and I thought he was right, but then you look at it and it's there.
Yeah,
We've got one more issue.
what's that?
With January, we're gonna have to change our meeting date because the first is the first.
Yeah, you don't want to come here on New Year's Eve?
And the second, our second meeting on the 15th is a holiday.
No meetings in
All
January?
right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it on the second Monday.
Okay, does that coincide with the select board?
I don't know, but why don't you
Bring up the
Don't
calendar.
they meet on Wednesday?
bring up the calendar?
Yeah, we're on Wednesday.
I don't know.
We're on Wednesday.
They're on Wednesday.
The January one.
Brendan just said they're on Wednesday.
I think it's on Wednesdays anyways.
You know what? I think historical was using Mondays, not the select board.
So anything on the calendar?
I don't think anything will be already published for January, but I can see in December what people would.
It should be already on.
Yeah, usually they put them in there, but
Well, if nothing's in there, we're gonna take it.
So I do it for the 8th
No,
of
It's better
January.
it's better to ask for forgiveness and permission, right, Jack?
Yeah, unless it's the selectmen, then you run into a problem.
Yeah.
Do you want the 8th?
Downstairs in the room.
Are you gonna have 2 meetings in January?
yeah, we got a conference room
Oh, we
downstairs.
got a conference room downstairs now, so if one's taken, we'll use the other one.
Oh, that's right, and it's a nice one, and they're installing a remote too.
Considering we used to meet in the basement, I think we're still an upgrade.
Yeah. So we'll go
It's been a while since we've been in the basement.
for the 8th. If is everybody available on the 8th?
So sorry, do we not have a meeting on the 18th of December?
No,
No, we don't do anything around Christmas.
So this is the last one.
This is the last one for this.
Okay, gotcha. And then-
We have nothing out in front of us, right?
so what's the date for January?
January 8th.
That's fine.
That would be
Sounds good to me.
And what would be 2 weeks after that?
22nd.
the
Lucky you.
2 weeks after that, the 22nd?
Is the 22nd.
All right, book them for that.
Oh, okay. 8th and 22nd.
Then February, go back to normal.
Yeah, February we'll go back. to normal.
Very back to normal, yes, because I also had down at the bottom the holidays, so I checked them all out before I circled
Okay.
them. And the only one was January.
All right. All right,
Motion adjourned.
Second.
all those. Aye.
Aye. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays, whatever. Dylan, Gail, bye.